I'm seriously contemplating becoming an Instagram baddie. I don't think that I've reached my whole potential. Sure, I received numerous offers from grown adults informing me that they would chuck their romantic partner in a dumpster if it meant getting a chance of me walking on their backs in my limited edition Hello Kitty stilettos. And as much as my ability to rip families apart brings me much joy, 'tis not enough to fulfill my ever-growing lust for power, influence, and sliced cheeses. The realization came to me yesterday as I was standing next to my life-sized cardboard cutout of Weird Al Yankovic, which I carry around with me at all times to ensure that I am always in heat. I was doing my own personal, completely unproven form of cardio, where I just reenact scenes of Sarah Paulson screaming on American Horror Story.
He's escaping! The killer is escaping!
Mid-routine, I glance over and I say, "Al," and he says, "Yes." Do I have what it takes to be a baddie? Are my cheeks dummy thick enough where I can post thirst trap pics after America's bi-weekly national tragedy using the hashtag thoughts and prayers? Numerous thirsty followers will swiftly comment, "Queen, you're so kind. I want to live inside of you like a parasite, perhaps a humble tapeworm." Incel forums will repost the picture under the title, "This is the natural consequence of giving femoids rights." That is my dream online engagement. Al responds, "Of course you could, kiddo. You're dragging a wagon. Looks like you're smuggling 2 midgets up in there." I blush. "Oh gee whiz, Al. Thanks. You got Snapchat?" "What? Nothing." Okay. Now with my morale up, I thought about what was keeping me from becoming the full-fledged thotty of my dreams. Besides my repulsion towards any form of physical exercise and fear of men, there really was nothing keeping me from transforming myself into an image of a woman that prisoners would tape up onto their cell walls. If I'm to build up an army of simps, twinks, and weebs for my inevitable conquest of the tri-state area, then I need to fully exploit every single social media platform. I can just imagine my new life as an Insta baddie, shilling out laxative teas, having faceless Saudi businessmen and princes fly me out to private islands that resemble Sodom and Gomorrah, yet somehow more depraved, upgrading my face and body every 2 years, what surgeons refer to as the Kardashian package, to the point where my mother FaceTimes me with tears in her eyes as she cries, "I don't even recognize you anymore." To which I respond, "Good. The old me was a Midwestern 7 with eczema. The new me is snorting lines and doing 9s, baby." My mother is openly weeping at this point, so I just hang up. But don't worry, I send her a waist trainer as an apology, with a note attached that says, "Sorry I'm hot." Then after years of occupying the top spot in the spank bank of numerous adolescents who had just weaned themselves off of staring slack-jawed images of Lola Bunny, I can marry an NBA player or insert famous man's name here and watch as an immigrant woman raises our beige-colored children. My dog of a husband inevitably cheats on me and catches chlamydia with a stripper from the Caribbean who's nicknamed the ventriloquist because she can make it look like she's talking out of her punani. It's quite the talent, I have to admit. Oh, what a life. Being reduced to a depreciating asset, ungracefully walking the line between liberation and commodification, constantly perceiving myself through the male gaze, the focus of an ever-vigilant and internal male voyeur, both victim and perpetuator of the toxic standards of female beauty. Then at the first sign of aging, I must of course be removed from the online space, as my sad little eggs are no longer considered viable, my womb hostile, akin to the Gaza Strip. I mean, just think, people might witness my visibly old face on their feed and scream, thinking that they've just seen a witch. Then eventually I'll die of a botched nipple transplant, as my children, now themselves baddies in training, record the entire thing on Instagram Live. Thus, I complete the Instagram baddie life cycle, and they say vapid people can't lead fulfilling lives. Thank you for watching, and remember, it's not blackface if you do it in the dark.